Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your 2016 Miss Strassenfest Vanessa Hickman, Junior Miss Ava Collins, and Little Miss Kennedy Kunkel, and Little Mr. Sam Shepard.
And welcome to the 39th Miss, Junior Miss, and Little Miss and Mr. Strassenfest Pageant. There are 10 beautiful and talented young ladies vying for the title of Miss Strassenfest, 10 vying for Junior Miss Strassenfest, and 19 vying for Little Miss and Mr. Strassenfest. Let's go ahead and meet all of our contestants. Miss Contestant Nicole Kress, along with Little Miss Contestant Olivia Reckelhoff. Miss Contestant Hannah Warner, along with Little Miss Contestant Marley Hostetter. Miss Contestant Priscilla Olson, along with Little Miss Contestant Kensington Quaddy. Miss Contestant Hannah Rydberg, along with Little Miss Contestant Ella Leinenbach. Miss Contestant Kelsey Grauman, along with Little Miss Contestant Audrey Huffman. Miss Contestant Chloe Berger, along with Little Miss Contestant Victoria Gunselman. Miss Contestant Madeline Keller, along with Little Miss Contestant Ella Wagner. Miss Contestant Kathleen Messmer, along with Little Miss Contestant Kenley Lamont. Miss Contestant Kara Scourge, along with Little Miss Contestant Adeline Welp. Miss Contestant Melanie Patterson, along with Little Miss Contestant Kate Eckerly. Junior Miss Contestant Karis Wiggin, along with Little Miss Contestant Lila Schmidt. Junior Miss Contestant Alexis Christensen, along with Little Miss Contestant Addison Schneer. Junior Miss Contestant Lexi Gress, along with Little Miss Contestant Molly Canese. Junior Miss Contestant Delaney Smith, along with Little Miss Contestant Andrea Christensen. Junior Miss Contestant Celeste Eby, along with Little Mr. Contestant Henry Hostetter. Junior Miss Contestant Topanga Beekline, along with Little Mr. Contestant Jack Wood. Junior Miss Contestant Hannah Seifert, along with Little Miss Contestant Madison Hurst. Junior Miss Contestant Mallory Croft, along with Little Mr. Contestant Charlie Seifert. Junior Miss Contestant Emily Schaefer, along with Little Miss Contestant Anna Levin. And Junior Miss Contestant Caitlin Keck. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Master of Ceremonies for this evening, Mr. Gene Kuntz.
Thank you. Thank you, Vanessa. Welcome, everyone, to the first official event of our 39th annual Jasper Strassenfest. We'll begin with our Miss contestants this evening. Let's meet them first individually. Contestant number 1 is Nicole Kress.
To the 2017 Miss Strassenfest Pageant. I'm the 18-year-old daughter of Nicholas and Jill Kress. This fall, I will be attending Western Kentucky University as a freshman, majoring in broadcasting. Thank you.
Contestant number 1, Nicole Kress. Our second contestant this evening is Hannah Werner.
Good evening. My name is Hannah Werner. I am the 18-year-old daughter of Jeremy and Hillary Werner. I am very excited to make Hanover College my home for the next 4 years while I will be studying chemistry and pre-medicine. I hope you all enjoy your evening and your time at the Strassenfest. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah Werner. Contestant number 3, Priscilla Olson.
Good evening. I'm Priscilla Olson, the 18-year-old daughter of Richard and Lori Olson. Roll Tide Roll, as we like to say at the University of Alabama, where I'll be attending this fall studying apparel design. I hope you all have a wonderful Strassenfest. Thank you.
Thank you, Priscilla Olson. Our fourth contestant this evening, Hannah Rydberg.
Good evening. I'm Hannah Rydberg, the 18-year-old daughter of Janet and Brian Rydberg. I am thrilled to be pursuing my passions of film and marketing at the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin this coming fall. I hope you guys have an amazing night here at the pageant and an amazing fest week this coming week. Thank you.
Thanks, Anna. Contestant number 5, Kelsey Grauman.
As a junior at Indiana State University, I'm excited to continue my studies in textile, apparel, and merchandising. And as the proud 20-year-old daughter of Wes and Leslie Grauman, I am happy to be home for the 39th annual Strassenfest. Honored to represent Jasper in this year's Strassenfest pageant, I am Kelsey Grauman.
Thank you, Kelsey. Our sixth contestant this evening, Chloe Berger.
Hi, I'm Chloe Berger. I'm the daughter of Tim and Dana Berger. I will be attending the University of Southern Indiana this fall, and I will be majoring in elementary education and minoring in special education. I hope you all have a great time at the Strassenfest. Thank you.
Thanks, Chloe. Contestant number 7, Madeline Keller.
Good evening. My name is Madeline Keller, and I am the proud 20-year-old daughter of Alan and Sherry Keller. This fall, I will be returning to Bellarmine University to continue my studies in nursing. Thank you all for coming out this evening, and I hope you have a safe and enjoyable Strassenfest. Thank you.
Thanks, Madeline. Contestant number 8, Kathleen Messmer.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kathleen Messmer. I'm the daughter of Roger and Mary Jo Messmer. This fall, I'm going to boiler up and continue my education at Purdue University and studying mass communication and film and video studies. Thank you guys all for coming, and I hope you all have a great Strassenfest.
Contestant number 8 is Kathleen Messmer. And contestant number 9, Kara Scourge.
Guten Abend and welcome. My name is Kara Scourge, and I am the 18-year-old daughter of Eric and Karen Scourge. This fall, I will be attending Rose Holman Institute of Technology to study biochemistry and psychology. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you have a wonderful time at the Strassenfest.
Contestant number 9, Kara Scourge. And contestant number 10, Melanie Patterson.
Hello and welcome to the Jasper Strassenfest pageant. My name is Melanie Patterson, and I am the daughter of Ann and Darren Patterson. I am 17 years old, and I look forward to my senior year at Jasper High School. Thank you, and please enjoy the rest of the pageant.
Contestant number 10, Melanie Patterson. Let's give them all a big round of applause again, right? We're just getting started. This is going to be fun. Before we continue, I want to share some information with you that the Miss Strassenfest provides an opportunity for young ladies to grow in their interviewing skills. They also build lots of self-confidence, getting on stage, public speaking skills. It also helps participants gain an appreciation for giving back to the community. Each Miss contestant participated in an interview earlier today and a panel of 3 judges. The interview is worth 45% of the overall points, which is nearly half of the total points. The community involvement project and video is worth 20%. The onstage answer to the impromptu question is worth 15%. That'll come in the end. And the Miss contestants volunteered more than 60 hours to the community. Scholarships will be awarded to the Miss and first runner-up in the amounts of $1,000 and $500 respectively. A second runner-up, Miss Congeniality, Miss Photogenic, will also be awarded tonight. I'd like to give a big round of applause to our judges after I read each one of their names, okay? Our first judge for the Miss and Junior Miss pageant tonight is Morgan Larkerbrink. Sorry about that. She is a resident of Newburgh, where she resides with her husband Craig and their son Harrison. In her professional life, she is a senior corporate trainer. Morgan was named Webster County Junior Miss in 2003, first runner-up to Miss Kentucky USA in 2008, in addition to earning the Photogenic Award. Morgan also competed and placed as a top 5 semifinalist in the NPC National Natural Ohio Figure Competition and the Northern Kentucky Figure Competitions in 2010 and 2012, respectively. She's a member of One Life Church in Evansville, where she serves on the nursery team. She enjoys spending time with her family and friends, reading and watching movies. Our first judge, Morgan Larkerbrink. Our second judge, Vicki Schlegel, lives in Mitchell, Indiana. She is the office administrator for Insights Optical. She currently is serving on the Mitchell Community Public Library Board of Trustees. She's a past president of the Mitchell City Council, past general chairman of the Mitchell Persimmon Festival. She's back in college working towards a degree in accounting, and if that doesn't keep her busy enough, she has 3 daughters. That makes life lots of fun and interesting for her as well. Thank you, Vicki Schlegel, for being here with us tonight. Abigail Vinedge resides in Stendal with her husband, Chris, and their 2 children, Tessa and Tuff. She teaches English and journalism at Pike Central High School, where she also serves as a student council sponsor, yearbook advisor, Riley Dance Marathon coordinator, and sponsor of the senior class. Abigail has also served as director of the Miss Pike County pageant for the last 19 years and director of the Little Miss and Mr. Labor Day for the past 6 years. She's also coordinator of the Labor Association Talent Show. She's been judging pageants at local, state, and national levels for 20 years. Abigail is the former Miss Pike County, Miss Labor Day, and Miss Sweet Corn. Her daughter Tessa also competes in pageants and currently holds over 60 titles at state and national levels. And in her spare time, when she has a little bit, she enjoys attending her children's numerous sporting events, reading, and experimenting with new recipes. Please welcome Abigail Vinedge. Kristen Wood is 21 years of age from Lagodi. She graduated from Bar Reeve High School in 2014. Her hobbies include judging pageants, judging 4-H projects. She also shows cattle and rabbits, dancing and cheerleading. She cheered all 4 years of high school and danced for 15 years. She was a 10-year 4-H member for Martin County. She has 1 fur baby, a Siberian Husky named Dash. And she was the 2014 Miss Martin County and was a committee member for the 2015 Miss Indiana State University. She's our first Little Miss and Mr. Judge, Kirsten Wood. Sarah Maddox and her husband Scott and their 2 sons reside in Santa Claus. Her 2 teenage sons are avid football and track and field team members. Sarah's an independent sales director and beauty consultant with Mary Kay Cosmetics. She's participated as a contestant in pageants as well as coached and judged for over 15 years. She was privileged to be crowned the 1987 Miss Spencer County. She enjoys mentoring other women to be the best person that they can be and teaching them to maximize their personal gifts and talents to help others, as well as building their self-esteem and confidence. Please welcome Sarah Maddox. Kaylee Gray resides in Otwell. She was the 2016 Miss Pike County Queen and is currently the Miss Indiana State Fair 2017 4th runner-up. Kaylee will be a sophomore this fall at Purdue University, where she is studying marketing and management with a minor in communications. At Purdue, she's a member of the Delta Gamma sorority and is on its corporate committee for Purdue University Dance Marathon, which benefits Riley Hospitals for Children. This summer, Kaylee is employed at Master Brand Cabinets, where she is a summer temp in the finance department. Her pageant experience includes participating in local pageants since the age of 5, being the co-director of the Little Miss Firecracker in Otwell for the past 6 years, holding various titles and judging several local pageants. In her spare time, she enjoys doing yoga, baking, lounging in the nearest Starbucks, and spending time with her family and friends. Kaylee Gray, thank you for being with us tonight. It's time to meet our Junior Miss contestants now. Let's bring out contestant number 1, Karis Wigand.
Karis Wiggin. I'm the proud 12-year-old daughter of Brian and Melissa Wiggin. I chose to do my volunteer work at Crisis Connection. I'm currently in 7th grade and I go to Jasper Middle School. Thank you.
Contestant number 1, Karis Wiggin.
I chose to spend my time volunteering for Crisis Connection. I chose this organization as I really wanted to make a difference and help people in my community. This service and organization has meant a lot to me personally, as I have learned about healthy relationships and how Crisis Connection can provide guidance, education, and support needed to make it through a situation. I have learned that there are so many caring people who want to help and keep you safe. Most importantly, there will always be someone by your side to offer help when you need it. Thank you.
Contestant number 1 is Karis Wiggin. Our second contestant is Alexis Christensen. I know she's here. There she is. Alexis Christensen, give her another round of applause.
Hi, my name is Alexis Christensen, and I am the 13-year-old daughter of Aaron and Meredith Christensen. I am an 8th grader going into Jasper Middle School next year. And for my volunteer work, I volunteered for the CHEW program. Thank you. The Community CHEW program is a child hunger ending workshop that provides children in our community with food every Thursday over the summer. I helped pack 100 bags of food every week with amazing people and Girl Scouts from our community. I also helped out at a fundraiser at IGA and had a bake sale at my yard sale. Volunteering means feeding children, feeding minds, and filling hearts. Giving back and being part of a caring community is why I love to call Jasper home.
Thank you. Contestant number 2, Alexis Christensen. Our third contestant tonight is Lexi Gress.
Hello, my name is Lexi Gress. I'm the proud daughter of Dale and Mickey Gress. I'm 13 years old and going to the 8th grade at Holy Trinity Catholic School. And I volunteered at the Habitat for Humanity Restore building. Thank you. I am Lexi Gress, and I attend Holy Trinity Catholic School. I believe volunteering is a privilege, being able to help people for nothing when they have nothing. I chose to volunteer at Habitat for Humanity and Holy Family Church because I want to help people in need and help my community become a better place. It means I get to go home and think that I did something good today. I have learned that no matter how small the town, the bigger the change. As Mahatma Gandhi once said, be the change you want to see in the world.
Thank you. Contestant number 3, Lexi Gress. Contestant number 4 is Delaney Smith.
Hi, my name is Delaney Smith, the 13-year-old daughter of Aaron and Jody Smith. I'm going into 8th grade at Jasper Middle School. For my service project, I painted nails at Good Samaritan Nursing Center. Thank you. Painting nails at Good Samaritan Nursing Center combines something I love to do with a place that is special to me. Good Samaritan was a home to my great-grandmother during the final years of her life, and I enjoy creating nail art. This is an important service to me because I get to put smiles on faces by painting nails while talking to residents. I look forward to my Thursdays at Good Samaritan each week. I have learned that we can strengthen our community by bringing together different generations. The quality of stories don't decrease with age, they only get better.
Thank you. Contestant number 4, Delaney Smith. Contestant number 5 is Celeste Eby.
Hello, I'm Celeste Eby, the 13-year-old daughter of Linda and Dan. I'm an 8th grader at Holy Trinity Catholic School, and for my service project, I volunteer at the Jasper Community Food Bank. Thank you, and enjoy the Strassenfest.
Volunteering at the Jasper Community Food Bank was an easy choice for me. Being a student ambassador at Holy Trinity Catholic School, I was able to learn more about the food bank, where we made our monthly deliveries of the food items we collected. While at the food bank, I gathered items to be picked up, restocked shelves, and cleaned tables. Spending time at the food bank made me not only thankful for what I have, but made me realize what an outstanding community we live in. It is amazing the process and how people gather to help those less fortunate. I'm looking forward to my continued involvement with the food bank.
Thank you, Celeste Eby. Our sixth contestant this evening is Topanga Beekline.
Hello, I'm Topanga Beekline. I'm the 14-year-old daughter of Brandon and Autumn Beekline, and I'm currently entering 8th grade at Jasper Middle School this fall. I volunteered for Children's Miracle Network. Thank you. Having a sister who passed away with several birth defects, Children's Miracle Network is a cause very close to my heart. So when a friend mentioned she was hosting a car wash to raise funds, I jumped on the opportunity. That day we faced rain and storms, but we still washed cars and raised money. Through serving, I was able to see my community come together for a cause and also put their discomforts aside in order to help others. By being brave against the storms and unifying as one, we were able to make a difference in the lives of children.
Thank you, contestant number 6, Topanga Beekline. Our 7th contestant, Hannah Seifert.
Hello, my name is Hannah Seifert. I am the daughter of Brian and Jamie Seifert. I'm a 13-year-old who will be an 8th grader at Holy Trinity Catholic School, and I had an amazing time volunteering at Vacation Bible School. Thank you.
Just recently, I volunteered at the St. Joseph and Holy Family Bible School. I was an assistant crew leader for the 1st grade, and I helped them with crafts, lessons, games, music, and other fun activities. I chose to volunteer at Bible school because I went to it as a child. I had a great time, and it allowed me to grow in my faith. Helping during this event meant a lot to me, and it felt good knowing that I was helping a group of kids learn more about God. Now that my experience of volunteering is over, I have learned about the strong influence of church in our community, which is greater than I imagined.
Thank you, contestant number 7, Hannah Seifert. Our 8th contestant this evening is Mallory Croft.
Hi, my name is Mallory Croft. I am the daughter of Ben Croft and Shelley Croft. I am 12 years old and I'm going to Jasper Middle School and becoming a 7th grader. And for my volunteer work, I worked at St. Charles Health Campus. Thank you.
For my community involvement, I volunteer at St. Charles Health Campus because they have creative activities which engage and involve residents and their families. This service meant a great deal to me because I have learned I have a servant's heart. I was able to help residents with activities and just listen to their stories. I learned Jasper has a strong family heritage. Residents at St. Charles have family members who come for Sunday family brunch, bingo, or just to sit at the patio after supper for a chat.
Contestant number 8 is Mallory Croft. Contestant number 9, Emily Schaefer.
Hi, my name is Emily Schaefer. I'm an honored daughter of Kurt and Jamie Schaefer. I'm 13 years old, going into 8th grade at Jasper Middle School, and I volunteer at Dubai's Humane Society. Thank you.
For my community project, I chose the Dubai's Humane Society because I love animals. All the dogs and cats are so friendly and loving. I get to help feed cats named Madison and Cloud. The Humane Society is a wonderful place. They care for and love the animals until they find their forever home. The community also gets involved on Sundays for Dogs Day Out, where people can come get an animal and take them around the town for a while. This is a great organization and a fantastic resource for Du Bois County.
Thank you, contestant number 9, Emily Schaefer. Our 10th contestant this evening is Caitlin Keck.
Caitlin Keck, the proud daughter of Michelle Hopper and Kenny Keck. I'm 12 years old and I'm going to be in 7th grade at Jasper Middle School, and I volunteered at the Humane Society. Thank you.
I'm Caitlin Keck, and I chose to volunteer for the Du Bois County Humane Society to help support all the animals who need homes. For me, the service means that I am doing an unselfish act to help others and the animals. The community of Jasper gives many opportunities to people of all ages and will help anyone in need.
Thank you. Contestant number 10, Caitlin Keck. At this time, I'd like to bring out the MC for the Little Miss and Mr., Lydia Shepard. Lydia is the current Miss Ireland Bicentennial. She was the 2013 Junior Miss Strassenfest, and she's a senior at Jasper High School. Please join me in welcoming Lydia Shepard.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We met our littles for a quick wave earlier this evening, and now let's meet them one by one. Each Little Miss and Mr. contestant will walk to the front of the stage and introduce themselves. They will say their name, their age, their parents, and where they attend school. Contestant number 1, Olivia Reckelhoff.
Hi, my name is Olivia Reckelhoff. My parents are Scott and Holly Reckelhoff. I am 7 years old. I go to Holy Trinity Catholic School.
Thank you, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2 is Marley Hostetter.
My name is Marley Hostetter. I am 7 years old. My parents' name is Angie and Nick. I go to 5th grade school, and I'm going to be in 2nd grade.
Thank you, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3 is Kensington Quaddy.
And I'm 7.5 years old, and my mom and dad's name are Ashley and Robert, but I call them Mommy and Daddy. And I go to Holy Trinity Catholic School.
Thank you, contestant number 3. Contestant number 4 is Ella Leinenbach.
I go to school at Ireland Elementary School. I am in 2nd grade, and my parents' names are Krista and Ben Leinenbach.
Thank you, contestant number 4. Contestant number 5 is Audrey Huffman.
Hi, my name is Audrey Hoffman. I am 7 years old. My parents' names are Mark and Nikki Hoffman. I attend Ireland Elementary School.
Thank you, contestant number 5. Contestant number 6 is Victoria Gunselman.
My name is Victoria Gunselman. I am 7 years old. My parents' names are Kimbra and Josh Gunselman. I go to Ireland Elementary School.
Thank you, contestant number 6. Contestant number 7 is Ella Wagner.
My name is Ella, and I go to school at Holy Trinity Catholic School. My parents' names are Lynn and Jeremy, and I'm 8.
Thank you, contestant number 7. Let's bring out contestant number 8, Kinley Lamont.
My name is Kinley. I go to Ireland Elementary School, and my parents' name is Lisa and Bill Lamont, and I'm 8.
Thank you, contestant number 8. Contestant number 9 is Adeline Welp.
Hello, my name is Adeline Welp. I am 7 years old. My parents are Lynn and John Welp. I go to Holy Trinity Catholic School.
Thank you, contestant number 9. Contestant number 10 is Kate Eckerly.
Hi, my name is Kate Eckerly. I am 7 years old, and my parents' name are Michaela and Brad Eckerly, and I go to Holy Trinity Catholic School.
Thank you, contestant number 10. Contestant number 11 is Lila Schmidt.
Hi, I'm Lila Schmidt. I'm the 8-year-old daughter of Nathan and Allison Schmidt. I will be in 3rd grade at Holy Trinity Catholic School. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 11. Contestant number 12 is Addison Schneer.
My name is Addison Schneer. I'm 8 years old. My parents' names is Greg and Dana Schneer, and I go to school at 10th Street.
Thank you, contestant number 12. Let's bring out contestant number 13, Molly Canese.
Hello, my name is Molly Claire Canese, and I am 7.5 years old, and I go to school at Holy Trinity Catholic School. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 13. Contestant number 14 is Andrea Christensen.
My name is Andrea Christensen. My parents' names are Aaron and Meredith Christensen. I am 7 years old, and I go to school at Ireland Elementary School.
Thank you, contestant number 14. Contestant number 15 is Henry Hostetter.
My name is Henry Hostetter. I am 8 years old. My parents' name is Angie and Nick Hostetter. I go to 10th Street School.
Thank you, contestant number 15. Contestant number 16 is Jack Wood.
My name is Jack Ryan Wood.
Jack, what are your parents' names?
Stephanie Wood, Jeremy Wood. I go to school at 5th Street School.
And how old are you?
7 years old.
Thank you, contestant number 16. Contestant number 17 is Madison Hurst.
Hi, my name's Madison Hurst. My parents' names are Amanda and Alex Hurst. I'm 8 years old. I go to school at 10th Street Elementary. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 17. Contestant number 18 is Charlie Seifert.
My name is Charlie Seifert. I am 8 years old. I go to Holy Trinity Catholic School. My parents' name are Brian and Jamie Seifert. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 18. Contestant number 19 is Anna Levin.
My name is Anna Levin, and I'm 7 years old, and my parents' name are Aaron and Rachel Levin, and I go to Holy Trinity Catholic School. Thank you.
Thank you, contestant number 19. Let's give them all one last round of applause. Well, that was absolutely adorable. Judges, how will you pick? We will bring the littles back out in the program to ask them some questions. But for now, I'd like to bring out the 2016 Miss Strassenfest, Vanessa Hickman. She will MC the Miss contestants modeling their sportswear from Just Whimsy.
So now that you've met all of the contestants, let's get to know them a little better. Let's continue with our Miss contestants. They will have some fun modeling a favorite outfit from our very own Just Whimsy, located downtown on the square. We want to say thank you to Just Whimsy for their help and for providing these lovely outfits. It's always a wonderful experience shopping at Just Whimsy. The ladies are so helpful in pulling fashionable outfits together. Personally, I've never left disappointed. Contestant number 1, Nicole Kress. Fashion forward, Nicole is stepping out in a floral navy dress from Wish, complemented with a red leather belt. Her heels from Poetic License are fashionable and feminine. A red leather bracelet and blue cotton pearl earrings from John Wynn complete Nicole's summer outfit.
For my community service project, I chose to volunteer at the Cathedral Nursing Home and Healthcare Center. I chose this particular facility because it is the home of my grandparents. In the few short months they have been there, I've met many amazing residents and nurses, which is what led me to volunteer there. It was a very rewarding experience to put a smile on the residents' faces, from just playing simple games like bingo and Jeopardy, or just spending time with them. One of the workers summed up this amazing feeling you get when she said, "Every day you find more grace in wanting to help them."
Thank you, Nicole. Contestant number 2 is Hannah Warner. Hannah will brighten up the stage in her picture-perfect navy blue floral dress from Angel Eye. Red leather pumps from Ms. Moose add comfort and style. Hannah chose jewelry from Brighton and Firefly to accent her dress. A cute sun hat tops off Hannah's fun summer look.
For my service project, I handmade blankets and donated them to the pediatric floor at Memorial Hospital. I chose to do this because a few months ago, I spent the night in the hospital, and while I was there, I received a blanket. I thought this was an amazing program and wanted to be a part of providing comfort for the other sick children in the hospital. When I received my blanket, I was very grateful and it made me feel much better. However, the feeling I got when I donated the blankets was much greater than how I felt when I received a blanket. Through this experience, I have learned the importance of paying it forward. Even small actions can make an impact. Volunteering throughout the community allows for a sense of a greater connection among the members of our community. Having experienced it, I have gained compassion for others going through similar situations.
Thank you, Hannah. Contestant number 3 is Priscilla Olson. Perfectly poised Priscilla will turn heads in this off-the-shoulder Frank Lyman black and white polka dot dress. Her drop pearl earrings and ring are the perfect accessories to this beautiful dress. Priscilla chose red heels to add a pop of color to her elegant red carpet look.
Giving back to our community is valuable. You can impact others' lives by enriching them with your kindness, empathy, and love. My grandfather taught me service to others is the most rewarding gift one can give. When he passed, I wanted to carry on his legacy, so I created my own charity, Illuminating Life Shine for Senior Citizens. Our mission is to have compassion, respect, and love, and to be a shining light of hope. Through my work, I've been volunteering for 6 years at Northwood Retirement Community. This involvement has inspired me to connect a younger and older generation together so both can experience the quality of life.
Thank you, Priscilla. Contestant number 4 is Hannah Rydberg. Wow, doesn't Hannah look classy in this navy blue as she steps out in this Frank Lyman off-the-shoulder dress? Her fringed hobo and boho purse are matching Mizmu's open-toe ankle boots are the perfect complement to each other. Hannah's Mariana necklace and drop earrings are a great addition when you want a little sparkle.
For my community service project, I chose to volunteer at the Du Bois County Humane Society. The animals there are looking for a second home and are in need of volunteers that can give them comfort while they are waiting for their forever home. Both of my pets are rescue animals, and I have no idea what I would do without them. It is thanks to organizations like the Humane Society that they are able to be placed in a new home. I wanted to give back to those that are responsible for aiding so many animals like mine in their time of need or neglect. It was definitely easy with how adorable all of them are. Remember, adopt, don't shop.
Thank you, Hannah. Contestant number 5 is Kelsey Grauman. Fashion forward in this black and white ensemble, Kelsey looks fabulous in her Clara asymmetrical top and Frank Lyman capri leggings with a touch of bling. She ties it all together with a geometric tank duster from Too Chic. Silver flex wedges are made for comfort and style. Kelsey adds jewelry from Rachel Marie and Brighton to enhance her look.
This year's Strassenfest theme is celebrating tradition, building our future. Our future is not only all the terrific new building projects, but also our youth. I volunteered with a new organization, the Community Chew, which stands for Child Hunger Ending Workshop. I chose this organization because 13 million kids are going hungry in the U.S., even in caring communities like ours. Although Chew is new to our community, it has already made a difference by feeding 60 to 70 kids lunch and sending them home with food for the rest of the week. They love being there. They get to do activities that build character and service projects that teach them to give back. This experience has taught me that community involvement is what helped build our strong community and will continue to build an even stronger future.
Thank you, Kelsey. Contestant number 6 is Chloe Berger. Straight off the runway and perfect for a black tie event, Chloe is exquisite in her two-piece Frank Lyman sleeveless top and matching maxi skirt. All black heels are just what every single girl needs. This stunning showpiece is layered with a beautiful Mariana bracelet and earrings.
Cadet teaching at Fifth Street Elementary School this past high school year has sparked my interest in elementary education and special education. I had the wonderful opportunity to give back to our community and volunteer with Camp Care. Camp Care is an incredible program that provides fun-filled days for amazing kids and adults that have disabilities. From volunteering at Camp Care, I have learned to continue to love everyone just how they are and that kindness can be found absolutely anywhere. I am extremely grateful to have grown up in the supportive town of Jasper, and I am beyond thrilled to experience the traditions of this year's 2017 Miss Strassenfest.
Thank you, Chloe. Contestant number 7 is Madeline Keller. Cute and comfortable, Madeline is all about summer fun in her floral romper from UMG. This is an awesome look for day or night. Madeline is stepping on stage in her peep-toe ankle boots from Bueno. Beautiful Garnet jewelry from John Wynn is an added bonus to complete Madeline's look.
For my community service project, I decided to dedicate my time to the Northwood Good Samaritan Retirement Community. I spent the day with the residents of the assisted living apartments. I got to spend one-on-one time with many of the residents, as well as helping coordinate group activities. One of these activities was myself reading all about me sheets that each of the residents filled out that included a spot to write down the best piece of advice they had ever been given. They were also positive and optimistic. After reading these and getting to know the residents throughout the day, I learned so much about them, the community, and the impact that they have had on one another.
Thank you, Madeline. Contestant number 8 is Kathleen Messmer. Whether a day of shopping or a night of dancing, Kathleen will be ready to hit the town. Kathleen shows off her sporty look with confidence. Her white Frank Lyman off-the-shoulder top and Jag jeans are a cool and classic look for summer. Kathleen's sandals are super chic and comfortable. Her fabric tassel necklace makes a bold statement to her outfit.
Community involvement is all about giving back to the community that has given so much to you. Growing up in Jasper, I was provided with so many opportunities to grow into the person I am today. Through sports, art, music, and much more, Jasper's youth is able to learn the importance of hard work, sportsmanship, attitude, and character. For my community involvement, I was more than thrilled to be able to create a mural dedicated to the youth of Jasper. It truly means so much to be able to say thank you to my community, knowing it will remain for years to come. I'm so excited to share this artwork with all of you and the entire community of Jasper. It is located at 9 South Clay Street. Jasper's youth is truly playing our way toward a brighter future.
Thank you, Kathleen. Contestant number 9 is Kara Scourge. Kara is simply elegant in her black designer dress from Joseph Ribkoff. Ruffled bell sleeves give Kara a dramatic appearance. Her Rachel Marie necklace, along with her Mariana ring, adds sophisticated sparkle to her look. Black leather pumps from Bueno are the perfect pairing to this classic style for Kara.
I explored music therapy with the residents at St. Charles Health Campus. My whole life I've been surrounded by music, and a huge part of that has been because of my grandfather. Although he has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, it was amazing to watch him recognize the music I played him. Music can impact and touch people in extraordinary ways, especially for people that may have cognitive decline and are unable to engage in other activities. This is why I decided to share the music that my grandpa loved so dearly with the residents at St. Charles. Through this experience, I've learned to reach out to people through music and just how amazing it feels to be able to positively impact people. Everyone has different abilities and talents, and it's important to realize that no matter what your hobby or talent is, you can use it to help our community and positively impact people.
Thank you, Kara. Contestant number 10 is Melanie Patterson. Ready to hit the town, Melanie is wearing a chic top from Doceza with geometric leggings from Bar. Her fashion-forward look works well with all black wedges. Jewelry from Sorelli and Brighton give Melanie all that bling. Brighton sunglasses are the finishing touch to this big city look.
A couple months ago, my sister was staying in the hospital. When I went to visit her, I noticed something on her bed. It was a blanket someone had made for her. I learned that the hospital has volunteers that make blankets for kids to keep during their stay. This inspired me to make blankets for the children in the hospital for my community involvement project. For the project, I bought fabric and started sewing. It was a lot of work, but it was very satisfying at the end. It made me glad that even though I never directly interacted with the kids, I was still a small part of making their recovery a little easier.
Thank you, Melanie. All of these clothing items, shoes, accessories, and jewelry are available at Just Whimsies, ladies' boutique located on Jasper Square. I'd like to bring out the MC for the Little Miss and Mr., Lydia Shepard.
Thank you, Vanessa. The Littles introduced themselves a little earlier, and we would like to get to know them a little bit better. Let's bring out our first group of 10 Little Miss and Mr. contestants. Contestant number 1 is Olivia Reckelhoff. Go ahead and step forward. Olivia, what is your favorite food?
Mashed potatoes.
And can you now tell us what is your favorite subject in school?
Social studies.
Why do you like social studies?
It teaches you how to take care of the earth and how to be nice.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
Playing with the neighbors.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
The rides and the elephant ears.
Thank you, contestant number 1. Contestant number 2 is Marley Hostetter. Marley, what is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Why do you like math?
Because you learn how to count.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
Swimming.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
The elephant ears.
Thank you, contestant number 2. Contestant number 3 is Kensington Quaddy. Kensington, what is your favorite food?
Tortellini.
And can you now tell us what your favorite subject in school is?
Reading, writing, and learning about God.
And why do you like all 3 of those things?
Because you get to learn about the past and you get to learn.
And what have you been doing this summer?
We've been swimming in our pool and swimming in Grandma and Grandpa's pool and playing out my Nana's.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
I like the elephant ears, the rides, and big cookies.
Thank you, contestant number 3. Contestant number 4 is Ella Leinenbach. Ella, what's your favorite food?
Pizza.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
Art.
Art, why do you like art?
Because I like drawing.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
Swimming.
And can you tell us what you like best about the Strassenfest?
Walking in the parade with my dad.
Thank you, contestant number 4. Contestant number 5 is Audrey Hoffman. Audrey, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is my grandma's blueberry and banana muffins.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school is art.
Can you tell us what fun things have you been doing this summer?
I've been going to Holiday World and playing with my dog.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
The thing I like most about the Strassenfest is participating in the Kinderspiel.
Thank you, contestant number 5. Contestant number 6 is Victoria Gunselman. Victoria, what is your favorite food?
I like fried chicken.
And can you tell us what your favorite subject in school is?
My favorite subject is social studies because you get to learn about the past.
And what fun things have you been doing this summer?
I've been swimming at my grandma's pool.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
I like the elephant ears and the rides and that it's on my birthday.
Thank you, contestant number 6. Contestant number 7 is Ella Wagner. Ella, what's your favorite food?
Tacos.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
Music.
Why do you like music?
Because you get to sing.
And what fun things have you been doing this summer?
Swimming.
And can you tell us what you like best about the Strassenfest?
The big elephant ears.
Thank you, contestant number 7. Contestant number 8 is Kinley Lamont. Kinley, what is your favorite food?
Chocolate chip muffin.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
Music.
And why do you like music?
Because I like to sing.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
Playing with my dog and swimming in my pool.
And can you tell us what you like best about the Strassenfest?
The rides and the games.
Thank you, contestant number 8. Contestant number 9 is Adeline Welp. Adeline, what is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
Art.
Why do you like art?
Because you get the color and it's fun.
And can you tell us what fun things you've been doing this summer?
I've been playing with my brother.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
They have giant cookies and I like the games.
Thank you, contestant number 9. Contestant number 10 is Kate Eckerly. Kate, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is pancakes and sausage.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school would have to be math.
And why do you like math?
Because you get to work with numbers and solve problems.
And what fun things have you been doing this summer?
I've been going camping with my family and going swimming with my friends.
And can you tell us what you like best about the Strassenfest?
The hot air balloon race.
Very cool. Thank you, contestant number 10. We'll interview the rest of the littles a little later. Up next is the Junior Miss Formal Competition with your MC, Jean Coons.
Thanks, Lydia. Appreciate it very much. Let's give them all a big round of applause again. They do great, don't they? As I said earlier, tonight's Miss, Junior Miss pageants, and Little Miss and Mister are the first official events of the 2017 Jasper Strassenfest, which kicks off this coming Thursday in downtown Jasper, runs through Sunday. Jasper has hosted the Street Fest every year since 1979. The Strassenfest is the city of Jasper's annual celebration, of course, of our German heritage. And it's put on each year by a committee made up of volunteer community leaders and co-hosted by the Jasper German Club. If there's any committee members here tonight, I'd like to have them please stand. I know Mike Ackerman is here. Who else is here? If you're on the committee, please stand so we can give you a big round of applause. We have several in the back there. Give me a big round of applause. Gary, Marcia Schnell, and Mike Ackerman. The mission of the Junior Miss Strassenfest Scholarship Pageant is to encourage and develop life skills in our young women through community service involvement, public speaking opportunities, interview skills, and personal development. They are participating in 4 categories: scholarship, scholastics, an interview with judges held earlier this afternoon, this evening's on-stage presentation, and a community volunteer project. Each contestant volunteered at least 4 hours and in total contributed 40 hours to a number of worthwhile causes. Let's meet contestant number 1 in our Junior Miss this evening, Karis Wigand. Karis is the daughter of Melissa and Brian Wigand. She will be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include the Roost Club, Thumbs Up Wide, soccer, and dance. Her hobbies and interests include playing softball, painting. She likes to do arts and crafts, and babysitting. Contestant number 1 is Karis Wigand. Our second contestant is Alexis Christensen. Alexis is the daughter of Meredith and Aaron Christensen. She'll be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include Writer's Circle, 4-H, Destination Imagination, cross country, and track. Her hobbies and interests include reading, STEM activities, writing, and art. Contestant number 2, Alexis Christensen. Contestant number 3 is Lexi Gress. Lexi is the daughter of Mickey and Dale Gress. She'll be an 8th grader at Holy Trinity Catholic School. Her activities include Builders Club, volleyball, academic bowl, and 4-H. Her hobbies and interests include boating, swimming, shopping, and building things. Our third contestant is Lexi Gress. Contestant number 4 is Delaney Smith. Delaney is the daughter of Jody and Aaron Smith. She'll be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include the Jasper Middle School Choir, dance team, Destination Imagination, and Advanced Art Club. Her hobbies and interests include nail art, riding her bicycle, brain puzzles, and hanging out with her friends. Contestant number 4 is Delaney Smith. Contestant number 5 is Celeste Eby. Celeste is the daughter of Dr. Linda Hannekamp and Dr. Daniel Eby. She'll be an 8th grader at Holy Trinity Catholic School. Her activities include student ambassadors, Builders Club, Dance Central Academy dance team, and academic bowl. Her hobbies and interests include tennis, swimming, crafts, and hanging out with friends. Contestant number 5 is Celeste Eby. Contestant number 6 is Topanga Beekline. Topanga is the daughter of Autumn and Brannon Beekline. She'll be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School this year. Her activities include Dance Central Academy Junior Stars dance team. Her hobbies and interests include reading, art, traveling with her family, and spending time with her friends. Our 6th contestant is Topanga Beekline. Hannah Seifert is contestant number 7. Hannah is the daughter of Jamie and Brian Seifert. She'll be an 8th grader at Holy Trinity Catholic School. Her activities include Builders Club, student ambassadors, and volunteering at Vacation Bible School. Her hobbies and interests include taking a variety of dance classes, jazz, contemporary and tap, and collecting pandas. Contestant number 7 is Hannah Seifert. Contestant number 8 is Mallory Croft. Mallory is the daughter of Shelley Croft and Ben Croft. She'll be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include the Jasper Middle School cheer, dance, art club, 4-H, and Girl Scouts. Her hobbies and interests include gymnastics, swimming, and playing softball. Contestant number 8 is Mallory Croft. Contestant number 9 is Emily Schaefer. Emily is the daughter of Jamie and Kurt Schaefer. She'll be an 8th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include the concessions crew, Builders Club, and Fax Club. Her hobbies and interests include baking, gymnastics, biking, and playing with her dog. Contestant number 9 is Emily Schaefer. Contestant number 10 is Caitlin Keck. Caitlin is the daughter of Michelle Hopper and Kenny Keck. She'll be a 7th grader at Jasper Middle School. Her activities include band, cheer, dance, BPA, and student council. Her hobbies and interests include playing saxophone, painting, drawing, camping, and just being outdoors. Contestant number 10 is Caitlin Keck. Let's give them all a big round of applause again. They're doing a great job.
For a final look.
Let's bring all of our junior Miss contestants out for one final look for our judges tonight, okay? Let's give all of our junior Miss contestants another big round of applause. Okay, it's time to turn it back over to Lydia Shepard again. We're going to bring out the rest of our Little Miss and Mr. contestants for their on-stage interviews. So please welcome Lydia.
Thank you, Jean. Let's bring out the littles for their on-stage individual interview. Contestant number 11 is Lila Schmidt. Lila, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is my Papa's beef fribbly soup.
And can you tell me your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject in school is math.
And why do you like math?
I like math because I like trying to find the solution.
And what fun things have you been doing this summer?
I did lots of swimming, I played softball, and I also went on vacation.
And can you tell me what you like best about the Strassenfest?
I like best out of the Strassenfest is the parade.
Thank you, contestant number 11. Contestant number 12 is Addison Schneer. Addison, what is your favorite food?
Banana strawberry pie.
And can you tell me your favorite subject in school?
Reading.
And why do you like reading?
Because it's a fun way to learn.
And can you tell me what you've been doing this summer?
I've been swimming and hanging out with my family.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
Meeting new people.
Thank you, contestant number 12. Contestant number 13 is Molly Canese. Molly, what is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
And can you tell me your favorite subject in school?
Art and music.
And why are those your favorite?
Because you get to sing along with the teacher, and every time you make art, it feels like it's fun.
And what fun things have you been doing this summer?
Swimming in my pool and playing with my sister.
And can you tell me what you like best about the Strassenfest?
The games and the balloon mans, because they make anything you want.
Thank you, contestant number 13. Contestant number 14 is Andrea Christensen. Andrea, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is mac and cheese.
And can you tell us your favorite subject in school?
Music.
And why do you like music?
Because I like to sing.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
I went on vacation most of June, and then I don't know.
And can you tell me what you like best about the Strassenfest?
I like being in the parade.
Thank you, contestant number 14. Contestant number 15 is Henry Hostetter. Henry, what is your favorite food?
Pizza.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
My mom told me I couldn't say recess, so I guess it's math.
So why do you have to pick math?
Because I love counting.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
A lot of swimming.
And can you tell me what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
The chicken hearts.
Thank you, contestant number 15. Contestant number 16 is Jack Wood. Jack, what is your favorite food?
Spaghetti.
And can you tell me your favorite subject in school?
Reading.
Why do you like reading?
Because you can read words.
Can you tell me what fun things you've been doing this summer?
Playing baseball.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
To play games.
Thank you, contestant number 16. Contestant number 17 is Madison Hurst. Madison, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is crab ragoon. I love bratwurst, and I pretty much put hot sauce on everything.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
Music.
And why do you like music?
I do a lot of singing and dancing.
And can you tell me what fun things you've been doing this summer?
I went on vacation.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
I like how it brings the community together. I also like the rides and the lemonade shake-ups.
Thank you, contestant number 17. Contestant number 18 is Charlie Seifert. Charlie, what is your favorite food?
Grilled broccoli.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
PE.
And why do you like PE?
Because I like running.
Can you tell me what fun things you've been doing this summer?
Playing baseball.
And what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
The rides.
Thank you, contestant number 18. Contestant number 19 is Anna Levin. Anna, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food is tortellinis.
And what is your favorite subject in school?
My favorite subject is math.
And why do you like math?
Because I like to add the numbers up.
What fun things have you been doing this summer?
I went on vacation and I get to spend time with my family.
And can you tell us what do you like best about the Strassenfest?
The Kinderspiel.
All right, thank you, contestant number 19. That concludes the interviews for the Little Miss and Mr. The judges will step out at this time and tally the scores. Up next is the Miss Evening Wear and onstage question. Your MC, Jean Kuntz.
Thank you very much, Lydia. I'm going to have Vanessa Hickman come back out and help me this evening because we have some questions that they have to answer. We have a microphone, so the judges will be judging them, of course, on their how they answer those questions and how they do on stage, okay? Contestant number 1, Nicole Kress. Nicole has served on the prom committee, media team, and speech and debate teams at high school. She could hear her voice on the high school radio station, 93.7 The Scratch. She was awarded the 2015 Miss Shamrock. She also received the Best Anchor and Best Future Star Award. She volunteers her time at Precious Blood through Vacation Bible School, the St. Nick Outreach, and the church picnic. Her hobbies include acting, singing, dancing, reading, and collecting snow globes. She also enjoys spending time with family and friends. Nicole will be attending Western Kentucky University in the fall, majoring in broadcasting. Nicole, your question is, when do you feel most confident?
I feel most confident when I'm with my friends and family, because that's when I can feel like I can truly be myself. Thank you.
Contestant number 1, Nicole Kress. Contestant number 2, Hannah Werner. In the fall, Hannah will be attending Hanover College, majoring in chemistry. She'll continue her studies to become a medical examiner. In high school, she was involved in student council, National Honor Society, Key Club, Young Life, and choir. She was also a wildlife leader. She was president for Students Against Destructive Decisions. She graduated as an academic achiever, receiving 4.0 all 4 years of high school. She was also a dance team member at Dance Central Academy. She enjoys hiking, kayaking, crafts, and dancing. She volunteers at Memorial Hospital and her church, Redemption Christian Church. Hannah, your question this evening is, why is the family unity so important?
Family unity is important because your family is your greatest support system. Your family is also some of your most important teachers. They help teach you morals and values that guide you through life. Without family unity, society can be strained. Thank you.
Contestant number 2, Hannah Werner. Priscilla Olson is contestant number 3. As an outgoing senior at Jasper High School, Priscilla ends her career with an academic honor diploma and was active in Peer Mentors, Business Professionals of America, Speech and Debate, Student Council, Key Club Secretary, 4-H President of Lucky Irish Club, and a 2018 State 4-H Junior Leader Council member. She has volunteered at Northwood Retirement Community for 6 years, where she was honored with the Volunteer of the Year Award. She's the founder of her own personal charity, Illuminating Life Shine for Senior Citizens, has raised over $6,500. She will attend the University of Alabama in the fall. Priscilla, your question is, who would you like to interview and why?
I would like to interview Jackie Kennedy Onassis. I found that her life is very fascinating, and she has always stayed true to herself, no matter all the tragedies she went through. Thank you.
Thank you. Priscilla Olson, contestant number 3. Our 4th contestant is Hannah Rydberg. Hannah will be attending the University of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, where she will be studying film and the Peck School of Arts. In high school, she was active in Business Professionals of America, Speech and Debate, choir, and is an 11-year 4-H member. Her voice was heard on the high school radio station as well, 93.7 The Scratch, and also on TV. She won the Southwest Indiana Film Festival Best Editing and placed first in the WNIN short for high school students. She placed first at state in speech. Her hobbies include photography, videography, theater, and music. She enjoys working at Holiday World and French Lick Scenic Railway. Contestant number 4 is Hannah Rydberg. Hannah, if you could go back in time 1 year, what advice would you give yourself?
I would give myself the advice of don't compare yourself to other people. There will always be someone that's prettier, smarter, faster than you, but you always have to work on yourself because you're the person that's going to be you in the future, and you're the person that you can work on the most. So be happy with yourself and love yourself no matter what. Thank you.
Thanks, Hannah. Contestant number 5 is Kelsey Grauman. At Indiana State University, Kelsey is majoring in textiles, apparel, and merchandising. She holds several leadership positions within her sorority, Director of Formal Recruitment, Director of Parent Relations, and Director of Alumni Relations. Her sorority's philanthropy is Women's Heart Health. Kelsey is the chairperson for their largest fundraiser, the annual Red Dress Gala. She was selected to attend 2 leadership conferences this summer. She was inducted into the National Society of Leadership and Success at ISU. She recently choreographed the ACT production of Oliver. She also enjoys traveling and learning new cultures, traveling to Australia, Japan, France, and Ireland. Kelsey, in your opinion, is it more important to be liked or respected, and why?
I feel it's more important to be respected. As the late Margaret Thatcher once said, if you set out to be liked, you will be prepared to compromise anything at any time, and you would accomplish nothing. It's easy to be liked, but it's incredible to earn respect for yourself in someone else's eyes. Thank you.
Contestant number 5 is Kelsey Grauman. Our 6th contestant is Chloe Berger. In the fall, Chloe will be attending the University of Southern Indiana with a major of elementary education and a minor in special ed. At Jasper High School, Chloe was an active 4-year member of Student Council, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, Young Life, and Circle of Concern. Throughout her years at Jasper High School, she was very into athletics, playing basketball, running track and field, and cross country. Chloe does makeup for Merle Norman and is a babysitter, and in her free time, she loves to run and hang out with friends and family, especially her 2 dogs. Chloe, your question tonight is, what motivates you and why?
What motivates me is that we're never promised another day. So I try to get out there and be productive and enjoy the little things in life. Thank you.
Contestant number 6 is Chloe Berger. Our 7th contestant is Madeline Keller. Madeline will be entering her junior year at Bellarmine University this fall, where she'll continue her studies in nursing. She's a Bellarmine ambassador, tour guide, hall host, and orientation leader. This past year, she was accepted into Bellarmine's Lansing School of Nursing. In high school, she was a member of the marching and symphonic bands, dance, and golf team, peer mentors, and HOSA. She was a band member when Jasper High School became the 2012 ISSMA State Marching Band Champions. She enjoys spending time with her family and friends and also enjoys eating foods from different cultures. Madeline, if you could change one thing in the world, what would you change and why?
If I could change one thing in the world, it would be to change the divisions between us. Usually our differences are what causes most of our conflicts. If we can look back past that and accept everyone's uniquenesses, I think that we would have a lot less conflicts in this world. Thank you.
Contestant number 7, Madeline Keller. Our 8th contestant this evening, Kathleen Messmer. As a graduate of Jasper High School, Kathleen served as her president all 4 years of her class. She was an active member of Student Council, secretary of the Fellowship of Christian Athletes, National Honor Society, varsity tennis team, and co-captain of the varsity dance team, and was a Hoosier Girls State delegate. She was also involved in Young Life, serving as wildlife leader and volunteering at her church, St. Joseph Parish. Kathleen works as a tennis instructor for the Jasper Tennis Summer Camp and recently finished a marketing internship with German American. She will attend Purdue University this fall to major in mass communications, film, and video studies. Your question tonight is, what one piece of advice do you wish you had taken and why?
I wish I would have taken the advice to just not worry about the future and about college decisions, because that was a big thing that I struggled with. So I wish that I would just trust myself and trust the people around me. Thank you.
Contestant number 8, Kathleen Messmer. And our 9th contestant, Kara Scourge. This fall, Kara will be attending Rose-Hulman Institute of Technology, where she received the Presidential Scholarship for Academic Excellence. She is majoring in biochemistry and will continue her studies to become a genetic counselor. In high school, she was a member of the Performing Arts, National Honor Society, and choir. She also is a legacy member of Tri Kappa sorority. She leads the Cross Point Fellowship Church Teen Praise Band and has led Vacation Bible School for the past 5 years. She used her music therapy with special needs students at Jasper High School. Her hobbies include singing, playing piano and guitar, and also enjoys theater. Carrie, your question is, what one piece of advice would you give your parents if you could go back to your freshman year in high school?
I would tell my parents, if I could go back to my freshman year in high school, that throughout high school, things are going to change, things are going to happen, I'm going to mess up, I'm going to grow up, I'm going to have to make some big decisions, but no matter what, I'm always going to be their little girl, and I will always love them more than they can possibly imagine. Thank you.
Thank you, Kara. Contestant number 9, Kara Scourge. Contestant number 10, Melanie Patterson. Melanie is a senior at Jasper High School, where she is involved in the marching band, color guard, winter guard, theater, choir, Students Against Destructive Decisions, Spanish Club, and Business Professionals of America. She's also secretary of the Key Club. She was the 2016 Grand Champion Creative Writing Contest and Optimist Local Speech winner. She enjoys acting, singing, dancing, writing, sewing, drawing, and scrapbooking. She's involved in her church choir and a Vacation Bible School volunteer. She also volunteers for Good Samaritan Society, Salvation Army, Kiwanis Club, and Riley's Hospital. Melanie, your question is, other than the title of the 2017 Miss Strassenfest, what do you hope to leave with tonight?
Other than the title of Miss Strassenfest, I hope to leave here tonight with a stronger connection with the other contestants. Thank you.
Contestant number 10 is Melanie Patterson. At this time, we're going to bring all of our contestants back on stage so our judges can have one final look. Let's give them a big round of applause. Let's give them a big round of applause. I would like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's pageant. If you look into the Strassenfest booklet, they're there also on your program probably this evening. Dysinger Jewelers of Jasper has been a longtime sponsor of the pageant. Other sponsors include Hoosier Business Machines, Carson's, Chocolate Bliss, Flower Stall Hearth and Home, Just Whimsy, Jasper Basket and Popcorn Company, Orange Leaf, Hardee's, Dairy Queen, Just a Trace, Villa Pizzeria, Robert McCarty Photography, Finishing Touches, Picture Perfect, Mary Kay Cosmetics, Kim Messmer Director, Maurice's, Family Video, Blimpie, Shoney's, Subway, and Service. Please give them a big round of applause. If you don't want to carry around the Strassenfest booklet this year, one thing you can do, there's a Strassenfest app for your iPhone or your Android phone. You can download that at either the iStore or Google Play, and download that, and you can pick up your phone and find out all the activities going on at this year's Jasper Strassenfest, okay? I'd like to bring out Vanessa again because we have some royalty here with us this evening from various pageants throughout the state of Indiana. And Vanessa Hickman's going to introduce you to those people at this time. Vanessa?
All right, joining us, we have Miss Northwest Territory, Miss Charlotte Olson.
Hello, everyone. Guten Abend. I hope you're having a great evening. I know I definitely am. So my title, Miss Northwest Territory, is a preliminary title to the Miss Indiana Scholarship Program. Actually, in June, I represented every single one of you at the state competition against 34 other women, and I was lucky enough to come home with the Quality of Life Award, which is an award based on my community service. Of course, I'm no stranger to this stage. I was the 2012 Miss Strassenfest, so I know exactly what these girls are going through. And I can quite honestly say, because of my pageant experience with the Strassenfest program, it's what has excelled my career, both professionally and also in my personal relationships. So just want to, wish good luck to all of the ladies tonight, and thank you all for coming here and showing your support.
Next, we have our new 2017 Miss Du Bois County, Sarah Carpenter.
Hi, my name is Sarah Carpenter, and I'm Miss Du Bois County 2017. I would like to thank the Strassenfest Committee for inviting me tonight to the 2017 Miss Strassenfest. This year, the fair was celebrating 50 years and was filled with lots of events and county 4-Hers showing what they've did this year. I would like to wish good luck to all the contestants and have a great fest. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Judges, we appreciate your help this evening and everything that you've done. They had the really, really tough job. My job has been easy. So give our judges a big round of applause again. That's a very, very tough job to be able to do that. As I said, our Junior Miss is a scholarship pageant. The Miss Strassenfest will receive a $1,000 scholarship. Our first runner-up will receive $500. And our Junior Miss tonight, they'll receive a $250 scholarship, and a first runner-up receives a $125 $125 scholarship, okay? So the Strassenfest, how many have been to the Strassenfest before? Raise your hand. Everybody. Who in here is not from Jasper? Raise your hand. Just a few. Okay, so you know what Strassenfest is all about, okay? Well, there's a lot of great things to do at the Strassenfest. I said you can download the app if you want to do that, either an iPhone or Android app. Strassenfest booklets are everywhere. If you need a Strassenfest button, of course, they're for sale at various locations, Jasper Chamber of Commerce office, and also you can find them at the beer garden if you're needing to go down there to the Strassenfest for the beer garden. I do want to run down the Strassenfest committee individually at this time, though, while we're waiting on our judges to make a final decision here this evening for all of our contestants. Our chairperson is Mike Ackerman, who we said is here earlier. Our Chamber of Commerce Executive Director, Nancy Eckerly. Also Spicy Swan from the Chamber of Commerce. She's the secretary there. Advertising, Community Relations, and Opening Ceremonies, Bob Bleemel from WITZ and WQKZ. Mike, of course, Ackerman Oil. Booth chairperson is Corey Schwartz. She's with North Spencer School Corporation. Entertainment, we have Heath Klemper from Service. Also Gary and Marcia Schnell. They work for Self for Free Welsh Realty and Clay Street Eye Care. Give them a big round of applause because they're here this evening and they've done a tremendous job with entertainment throughout the whole Strassenfest. I think they're going to be turning it over to Heath Klemper for next year for Strassenfest. So Keith's kind of like an entertainment person in training, I guess. Russell Gent from AK Steel Rockport Maintenance is a construction supervisor in logistics. Nick Huffman from Huffman Office Supplies in charge of events. The Little Miss Mr. Pageant Coordinator from Jasper Group, Sheila Beck. Junior Miss Pageant, Darla Blasey with the City of Jasper. Becky Hickman with German American is our Miss Strassenfest Pageant Coordinator. Eddie Liegers with Bob Liegers Motors handles the website and all the social media. Ben Potter from Kimball Electronics does the website and social media with Eddie. Patrick Norris from Lincare is in charge of getting our sponsors. And Steve Schmidt with the Jasper Deutsche Verein is the Deutsche Verein representative. So give them a big round of applause because they work very, very hard all year long to put this Strassenfest pageant together. How many people out there collect Strassenfest mugs? Anybody? A couple of them here. The mug is a really neat thing. If you see it down at the information booth or the German Club down there, check out the booth. They're $30. You can get a collection of those mugs and keep them, and you have a nice remembrance of the Strassenfest, okay? There's a lot of things to do, of course, with the Strassenfest. It kicks off next Thursday in downtown Jasper with our opening ceremonies. We have the great entertainment set up for you down there for the Strassenfest. The singers will be down there, celebration singers, on the east side of the courthouse square to open things off about 6:15 on Thursday evening. We're going to take just a short break. As soon as our judges get back, they're going to come back and give us our winners for this evening. Mike Ackerman's going to come up, and we're going to have our past winners come out and give their speeches and everything else. Bob McCarty is here. I think he's going to take some pictures of our Queen contestants as well. So we'll be back in just a moment. Thank you.
We're going to continue with the pageant. The judges are finishing their tallies, but I have a presentation that I like to make. If I could have Jean Kuntz come out and join me on stage. Jean has been our MC for the pageants for 37 out of the 39 years. He's like many others in the community who will say, hey, I'm ready for the fest, tell me what to do. And I can always count on Jean to keep whatever's said on stage going well and professional. And him and his wife, Phyllis, used to take care of the Little Miss and Mr. years ago. So it's been a husband and wife duo for many years. He also helps the former Miss Strassenfest and helps coach them to be the MC for the next year. So he does a lot. We're going to miss him a lot, Jean. I count on you, but I know we'll have someone step in and help with MC this. And so this is a small token from the Strassenfest committee to say thank you.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate that very much. Thank you. Well, you guys ready to know who won tonight? Before we crown the royalty, okay, let's recognize those who have proudly worn their crowns over the past year. We're going to bring back Miss Strassenfest Vanessa Hickman, Junior Miss Ava Collins, Little Miss Kennedy Kunkel, and Little Mr. Sam Shepard for their farewell speeches. Let's give them a big round of applause.
Good evening, and welcome to the 2017 Miss Strassenfest Pageant. Our names are Kennedy Kunkel and
Sam Shepard.
And we are the 2016 Little Miss Strassenfest and
Little Mr. Strassenfest.
What a tremendous year we had. Truly, we are blessed with all the incredible things we were able to see and do as a representative of the 2016 Strassenfest.
This past year has truly flown by. It just feels like a week or so ago we were giving our first interviews at WITZ, WBDC, and WJTS. After the interviews, our time participating at Strassenfest events started days before the opening ceremonies, right through the fireworks, which capped the end of the 2016 Strassenfest. But then the fun continued. For the next year, we were able to go to several different communities in the area and represent Strassenfest in parades and other activities.
We experienced many exciting activities over the year and even participated in events that we did not even know exist. Being crowned Little Miss gave me an opportunity to meet so many wonderful people and build lasting friendship that I will treasure for the rest of my life. A few highlights which I will always remember were riding the Spirit of Jasper with the entire Strassenfest pageant, riding in so many parades, warm and cold throughout the years, and dedicating the new mural, Jasper Mule. Sam, what were some of your favorite things?
I really enjoyed riding the fun rides, handing out trophies and awards at many of the events.
listening to the celebration singers at Holy Family Church, and watching the closing ceremonies with the incredible fireworks.
We were humbled by the outpouring of the support and congratulations by the entire community. We just want to say thank you for all the incredible people that make our community home. But at this time, we would like to especially thank the following individuals.
First, Sheila Bett for all the hard work in getting this pageant running so smoothly and allowing all of the participants to feel so at ease. Your devotion is so appreciated, and we cannot say thank you enough.
Our parents and grandparents who were always by our side, getting us to the next event on time, being our escorts at each and every event, running us through southern Indiana to all the parades, and for never stopping when you were as tired as we were. Thank you so much. We love you very much.
A very special thank you to Mike and Ann Ackerman, who went above and beyond with their generosity of getting the float set up and organized at each one of the parades.
To Vanessa Hickman,
they always made sure we looked good and had fun. They are true assets to the Jasper community.
To Vanessa Hickman, our 2016 Miss Strassenfest. Vanessa was always so cheery and helpful to us, making sure we were always taken care of. She was a great shoulder to lean on, especially when I was so tired at the late activities.
To Ava Collins, our 2016 Junior Miss Strassenfest, who never stopped smiling the entire Strassenfest. She was always so kind to us and gave us great hugs.
Both Ava and Vanessa are incredible role models to Sam and me, and look forward to following what they have taught us to always look at the positive side of life. Your friendship means so much, and hope for years to come to watch the success that will be coming to both of you.
Finally, all of the sponsors of our pageant who have graciously given their time and resources to this event year after year. It is support of communities and individuals like yourselves that all events like the Strassenfest Pageant flourish and continue to grow. Thank you.
This past year has been an experience that we will never forget. We hope the next Little Miss and
Mr. Strassenfest
have as much fun as what the two of us have over the entire year. And we hope to see all of you at the 2017 Strassenfest to help celebrate our German heritage.
Thank you.
Guten Abend, mein Name ist Eva Collins. Ich bin die 2016 Junger Mädchen Strassenfest. Dieses Jahr waren toll. Now, for those of you who don't speak German, I will translate. Good evening, my name is Eva Collins. I'm the 2016 Junior Miss Strassenfest. This year was amazing. One aspect that made this year so amazing was that I learned many new things. As a contestant, I was required to undergo a 3-minute interview. I learned what is appropriate to wear, how to sit, and simply to be comfortable in a business interview environment. I have also strengthened my stage presentation and confidence in front of crowds. But most importantly, I've learned to be myself. This pageant is not about what you look like, but it is about who you are. I have gained so much confidence because of this pageant, and I am very grateful of it. Not only did this pageant teach me many things, it also gave me many opportunities. I handed out awards at the Wet Loaf and ate giant pancakes that were being sold afterwards. I experienced 2 radio interviews and 2 TV interviews. During the actual festival, I spent time talking to and meeting new people, as well as handing out more awards. The court and I also had the opportunity to represent the Jasper Strassenfest at many fun and festive parades, where the Little Miss Kennedy and the Little Mr. Sam went crazy on throwing candy. I loved spending time and talking with them, as well as the rest of the little court. One of my favorite memories was the Stendhal Parade. Only Vanessa and I went, which meant instead of taking a float, we took the convertible. Riding it in the parade was fun, but what was even better was riding it with the top down on the way home. Another fond memory of mine was watching the Ireland Bicentennial Pageant and the Dubois County 4-H Queen Pageant with Vanessa. I loved spending time with her and sharing our opinions and critique on the contestants. Everyone had a blast taking pictures throughout Jasper on the first night of the fest. We posed by the Jasper Sawmill, the Bicentennial Buffalo, and City Hall. I'd like to say that I loved watching the hot air balloons take off, but they never did because conditions weren't acceptable. We simply waited in the open field while being attacked by hordes of tiny, pesky sweat bees in the boiling evening heat. It's not my most pleasant memory, but it's certainly something to remember. Lastly, the thing I found best about being Junior Miss was that I got to eat at the fest every night. Tenderloins, grilled corn, lemonade shake-ups, monster cookies, snow cones. You guessed right, I ate them all. What you might have also guessed is that several people have helped me to become successful along the way. None of this would have been possible without the help of the Junior Miss Coordinator, Darla Blasey, the Miss Coordinator, Becky Hickman, and numerous other dedicated and kind people. I'd like to thank Mike Ackerman for all his help with the floats and parades. My parents, John and Nicole, deserve a very big thank you for chauffeuring me around countless places, staying with me at the fest for many hours, and simply for encouraging and supporting me. Without these people, this year wouldn't have been as amazing. I truly appreciate everyone's help during my reign. However, my reign is at an end. It has been an educational, gratifying, and memorable experience. I am excited to crown this year's queen and see her grow, as I did. As we like to say in German, Auf Wiedersehen und Dankeschön. Here somewhere, I promise. What an incredible year it has been serving as your Miss Strassenfest. This is such a bittersweet moment for me this evening. Just a year ago, I was standing backstage just like those young ladies are, with my stomach doing all sorts of backflips. So ladies, I know exactly what you're feeling right now. But first, Walt Disney once said, if you can dream it, you can do it. I still cannot believe that my dream of becoming Miss Strassenfest came true. Looking up to all of those distinguished young ladies at the festival and every year at the pageant, I thought I would never reach the potential or that moment. But with lots of practice and determination, one of my dreams came true. This year has been an experience that I will cherish for the rest of my life. There are so many events at the Strassenfest that it was impossible for me to attend all of them. So I was thinking that perhaps I'll stay queen again so I can go to all of them. No, I'm just kidding. That's too much. But it's time for another lady to experience Miss Strassenfest. There were so many different learning experiences and growing opportunities that I have been shaped from all of them throughout the year. I don't even know where to begin with all of the wonderful memories, so here, I'm just gonna list them out for you one by one by one. No, I'm just gonna list a couple, that's too long. But first, one of my favorites was standing up on stage at opening ceremonies, sitting next to Eric Holcomb, our now governor of Indiana, and getting to speak in front of all of Jasper, with Ava sitting next to me telling me, trying to tell me not to be nervous. Second was taking funny photos with the girls in the photo booth, all dressed up in our interesting accessories. Third was riding with all of the young kids and seeing them throw bags and bags of candy, because personally, it gave my throwing arm a bit of a rest. And Ava, I agree with you that riding with the convertible top down jamming was such a fun time. I had the best junior Miss, Ava Collins. And Miss Ava, thank you for being such a mature, respectful young lady and for having girl talk with me. You are truly unique, incredibly kind, and overall genuine. You are turning into a wonderful young lady, and I can't wait to see where you will go in your future. My cutest ever, little Miss Kennedy Kunkel. You have such personality and you are so full of life. You always brought a smile to my face and you made me feel like I was a big sister for a little bit. My little Mr. Sam Shepard, such a well-behaved little gentleman. You never complained and you were always up for the next thing with a smile on your face. You two always made us laugh and you brought out the kids inside of us, especially whenever we were trying to explain how to say Lederhosen to the news anchor. Thank you to Ann Shepard and Richard Kunkel, who coordinated the parades when I couldn't when I was up at college. Also, thank you for always being there when I needed help and for having your kids everywhere, all on time and for the unconditional support. They will probably get upset with me for mentioning this about them, but they very much deserve this recognition. This couple gives up many weekends throughout the entire year and has done so for many years. They pulled the float that he had specifically made for easy travel and setup for the Miss Strassenfest in her court. They also allow us to use their convertible when it's a couple of us attending a parade. Mike helped me personally put together my tray for the Indiana State Festival's pageant and created a contraption to make it look correct. Mike and Ann Ackerman, thank you so much for all you do for us and what you do for our community. I want to give a shout out to Donna Stemley, who was the Little Miss and Mr. Coordinator up to last year, and Darla Blasey, the Miss Coordinator for last year. I've been around the scholarship pageant for 15 years, and I started handing out programs when I was 5 years old. I listened closely to these ladies and took every piece of advice they provided to me. And Darla, thank you for helping me with every single aspect of my life. Thank you so much, ladies. Thank you to all of the people who let me repeat my speeches over and over again countless times, including my boyfriend Larry and my sister Victoria. My family is so supportive, and thank you all for coming to see me in my pageants, the festival, and the parade. It means so much to me to have such a strong force behind me in support. Finally, thank you to my graciously wonderful mother. She has taught me everything about being a poised young lady. She would come and get me from Indy countless times whenever I needed to come home for the parades. And yes, she did those pestering mom things. But for that and so much more, I am forever grateful, Mom. Miss Strassenfest isn't a beauty pageant. It's a scholarship pageant. And our wonderful community looks for ways to give Miss Strassenfest opportunities. For example, being Miss Strassenfest this past year connected me with the Young Women Lead Conference, a one-day conference for high school girls where I spoke on preparing for college transition. I got to also plan out the entire schedule for the court and what events to attend at the Strassenfest, and plan our participation in the local parades as well. Being Miss Strassenfest isn't about outer beauty. It's about what's wonderful on the inside. Learning about our community, volunteering, and mentoring young kids. The judges had a hard decision tonight. Any girl backstage would have made a wonderful Miss Strassenfest for next year. My encouragement to these girls would have to be that they have so much potential and have something great to offer this world. You are all created unique with different personalities, skills, and abilities. You can be discouraged at times, but never give up. Go out and make a difference in the world and make your dreams come true. Going to all of the different events and booths at the Strassenfest helped me grow a stronger appreciation of our festival and seeing it from a different view. There are so many people who work passionately before, during, and after our festival to make it such a wonderful and exciting experience for everyone. Passion and pride truly makes Jasper a beautifully blended home for all of us. And it was truly a blessing and an honor to represent Jasper. Thank you.
Okay, what a great memory with all the videos there of all the Queens contestants and all the fun that they had throughout the whole Strassenfest last year. To announce our winners tonight, I'm going to bring back Lydia Shepard to do our Little Mister and Little Miss winners, and then we'll have our Junior Miss and our Strassenfest winners. Okay, Lydia?
All right, we are going to go ahead and bring out our Little Miss and Mr. contestants. Go ahead and give a big round of applause for all of our contestants. And we know they're all winners, but there can only be one for each specific category. So we're going to start out with the Best German Outfit. The Little Mr. Best German Outfit is Charlie Seifert. The Little Miss Best German Outfit is Lila Schmidt. Your second runner-up for Little Mister is Jack Wood. The Little Miss second runner-up is Adeline Welp. I think we got it figured out. Your Little Mister first runner-up is Henry Hostetter. And your Little Miss First runner-up is Lila Schmidt. Behind you. Your 2017 Little Mister is Charlie Seifert. And your 2017 Little Miss is Audrey Huffman. Let's go ahead and give all the contestants one more round of applause.
Thanks, Lydia. Appreciate it very much. Okay, if we could have all of our little contestants move back the stage just a little bit, okay? We're going to have our Junior Miss contestants come out now. We'll tell you who our winners are in that category. For the Junior Miss, let's give them a big round of applause as they come out. We probably have a traffic jam since one's going out that way and the others are coming in the same direction. Okay, let's give another round of applause to our 2017 Junior Miss Strassenfest contestants. Okay, girls, you all did a great job, okay? Our Miss Photogenic for the 2017 Junior Miss Strassenfest contest is Hannah Seifert. Our Miss Congeniality, Emily Schaefer. It's all logistics. Our Junior Miss second runner-up is Hannah Seifert. Now we're down to first runner-up in the 2017 Junior Miss Strassenfest. Our first runner-up, Delaney Smith. Please join me in congratulating your 2017 Junior Miss Strassenfest, Karis Wiggin. They all did an awesome job. Let's give them all a big round of applause again, shall we? I'm going to wait till they get off this time before I have the queens come back. It's a logistical thing. After 37 years, I'll get it right. Please welcome once again your Miss Strassenfest contestants for 2017. Okay, the moment we've all been waiting for, right? We're going to announce Miss Photogenic for 2017. It's Chloe Berger. Wrong sash. Give it all back. Give it all back. There we go. Our Miss Photogenic, Chloe Berger. Okay, your 2017 Miss Congeniality for the Jasper Strassenfest is Hannah Rydberg. Fan club, obviously. Please help me congratulate your second runner-up in the 2017 Miss Strassenfest, Madeline Keller, second runner-up. Your 2017 first runner-up, Kelsey Grauman. Ladies and gentlemen, your 2017 Miss Strassenfest is Kara Scourge. Let's give them all another great round of applause, shall we? We do have a few formal photos that we'd like to take with Bob, I think, here, and then we'll invite family and friends to come up and congratulate all of our winners today. It's been my pleasure for 37 years to MC the Junior Miss and Little Miss and Mr. Pageant, and I will miss it, but it's time for me to turn it over to the next generation, I believe. So thank you very much for allowing me to do this for 37 years. Thank our judges and scorekeepers for being here as well. And that concludes our Strassenfest Queens Pageant for this evening. Thank you very much for coming and enjoy the 39th Strassenfest.